action for you coming up. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got McHale. Garland is out there with Joe Dumars. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, we've got Allen Iverson, who's out there with Murray. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Samanic in at the 4-man position. With these guys roaming around the painted area, we should see lots of physicality, don't you think?
Yeah, it's always nice to have a big presence at the 4 and 5 positions. Guys that can really change the game with their physicality on the glass and inside.
And stolen by McHale. On the pass to Garland. Claxton with the bucket.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
From deep, Iverson drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland with it. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. They get it back. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Dumars throws it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now, here's Dumars. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Murray against Kaminsky. For Murray, again, the Mavericks score.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Murray kicks to Towns. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Now, here's Garland. His last outing, 16 points for him. Dallas moving the ball around. McHale against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shots good by McHale.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Towns down low, guarded by Garland. And that one, good. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now here's McHale. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so here is Dallas, trailing by 4. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Offensive rebound, Kaminsky, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Samanic. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. If you look at the Knicks, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Drives to the hoop. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Dallas again turning it over. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Minnesota. 4-point game. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And he just powered that one of the game's top dunkers. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Iverson. Another miss by Minnesota. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Dumars misses. Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. Murray, it's tipped. McHale against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Kaminsky.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Murray dishes to Iverson. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, every team trying to still figure out, Greg, their playing time. At what point do you feel teams have an established rotation?
Depends on the team, Kevin. You figure you want some consistency not too far into the season.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Iverson kicks to Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. They get it again. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
2 things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound put back by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
Murray against Dumars. Pass to Claxton. Knocked away. Iverson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range. The shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to McHale. Back to Garland. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now Kaminsky following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Garland dishes to Kaminsky. On the wing, Dumars. He's covered by Murray. The wide-open look here for Garland. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Samanic. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And finished off by Kaminsky.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Okoro's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Rivers checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Dallas leading by 4. Dallas moving the ball around. And it goes down 2 points. Garland's got 7.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from all Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Murray left side. Puts up a three. That's tipped.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Kaminsky kicks to Garland. High post McHale. Shot clock at 5. Misses from short range. Timberwolves trail by 6. For 3, Murray. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Garland against Iverson. Garland the pass to Claxton. Hits from the high post. Claxton's got his second bucket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Downs down low. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now the pass to Rivers. Here's Claxton. Kicks it to Rivers. Pass to McHale. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Samanic. 11-point game his last outing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Dallas up by 3.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
A close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Kaminsky out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Garland. And it's Rivers. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here's Iverson. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Minnesota. The Mavericks leading. Now, here's Garland. No good from McHale. McHale against Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Here's Murray. That's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Garland against Iverson. Lets a floater go. And Garland puts it in. Garland's got 9 points.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now Rivers. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. The 3 from Iverson. And McHale pulls it down.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Offensive rebound. And here's Garland for 3. Here's Claxton. Well, it was only a matter of time and they finally get the bucket. He has 6.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Back to Iverson, fires from deep. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Kaminsky. And here's Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Kaminsky. Fader on the way. Rebound by Murray.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Garland dishes to Kaminsky. Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. And Garland has it in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Garland's got 12 in the game.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself. The answer back from distance.
From deep, Iverson. Here's Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dumars is checked in. Mavericks trail by 4. Passes to McHale. To the inside. Claxton. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet. McHale's got his 4th assist in this one. Iverson kicks to Okoro. Sinks the triple. Okoro's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Iverson. Shoots over Garland, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat-out dominated the offensive end.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
All right, everybody, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
Let's see some numbers here on Frank Kaminsky. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 2 rebounds and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 7. Back to McHale, and it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And here's Iverson outside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Up top, Dumars. Inside. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Kaminsky.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Garland, the pass to Dumas. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Minnesota leading by 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
From deep, Iverson. Here's Murray. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
There's the pass to McHale. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Murray. Floats one. And no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Okoro kicks to Iverson. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Pass to Okoro. Beyond the arc. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Garland, the pass to Dumas. Over Okoro. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota leading by 9. From past the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and allowed way too many second chance points.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Summonich just checked in, and Murray subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland surveying the D. Outside Dumas to end the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Allen Iverson. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Iverson. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The kick out to Dumas. Dallas moving the ball around. McHale outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Garland. Inside. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kaminsky.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Murray, the pass to Okoro. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Okoro's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Claxton, the pass to McHale. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And Okoro now top of the key. The three from Iverson. The Mavericks pull it in. McHale's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's the Mavericks on the break. The shot's good from Claxton.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Garland dishes to Dumars. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. The offensive rebound, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. The first one falls for
Joe Dumars at the line for 2.
And Dumars drops them both. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Maverick substitution, Austin Rivers.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves lead by 2.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention. Both of these guys playing at their peak in this one. And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Iverson is out there with Murray. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Zamanic in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's the teardrop. Rejected by Murray.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back. Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
He dishes it to Towns. For the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Murray against Dumars. For Murray. Dumars misses. Minnesota leading by 10. Poked loose. Stolen by Dumars. Here's Kaminsky. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
.90 seconds now into the second half. And stolen by Iverson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Drills the 3-pointer. Iverson's got 30.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Garland against Iverson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
They grabbed their own miss. Towns, and that one drops for him. Towns has got 9.
If Karl Anthony Towns carves space and is in the painted area, it's going to go in the basket. He's that good.
Garland against Towns. Now, here is Dumars. Defense right on him, and he comes up with the deuce. Claxton's got 4 this quarter.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Iverson with nobody on him. There is the jumper. Iverson's got 32 points in the game.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Claxton. He lobs it up. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Murray the pass to Samanic. Outside, Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Bounce pass from Garland. And finished off by Kaminsky.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The 3 from Iverson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And that one's good. McHale.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Iverson outside. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis Bertans checks in for Nicholas Claxton. And Monks subbed in for Garland. Iverson against Dumars. Iverson with some nice D.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
In the corner, Murray with it. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Tipped away. Here's Kaminsky. Kept alive. Passes it to Monk. Second chance shot.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited open looks, making them work for everything.
Okoro, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dallas with a change here, too. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Dumars. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They're leading by 8. Iverson, no good.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Kaminsky dishes to Rivers. With the crossover. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Iverson against Rivers. On deep. And it's Iverson missing.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
McHale, shooting 1.
And that one falls for McHale. Minnesota making a switch. Murray's checked in. Here are the Mavericks now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Knocked loose to the inside. Here's Kaminsky. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Iverson passes to Okoro. Tries again. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Bertans with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. McHale looking for an opening. Monk. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet. McHale's got 9 assists now tonight. Kicks it out to Iverson. And the 3 off target.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Monk, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Here's Iverson. Bucket is good. Iverson's got 34 points.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. A free throw drops for Rivers. Rivers hits both of them. .141 left here in the third quarter. Here's Iverson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And it's in there. 16 points for Kevin McHale.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
It's tipped. The Timberwolves shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. Iverson kicks to Okoro for 3. Murray, and he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And there's the pass to Bertans. Rivers with him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rivers has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
And Iverson gets it to go.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Rivers. And it's good for 2. Rivers has got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Iverson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Iverson's got 39.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Can't hit from the elbow. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Minnesota on top, up by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
81.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Timberwolves leading by 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. We've got Joe Dumars, Kaminsky out there with Monk. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Claxton in at the 5.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Monk. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Murray against Rivers. Rejected by Murray. Here's Samanic, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now, here's Dumars. He's guarded closely. Pass to Kaminsky. And it's Samanic with the rebound. Samanic just got his 5th rebound in this one. Towns down low. Monk defending. And that one's good. Towns.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Garland is checked in for Rivers.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Darius.
And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Fans, your Timberwolves to Sand City.
Our New Balance player of the game, Allen Iverson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to the head coach of the Mavericks talk with his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. In the corner, it's Monk. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Murray. Towns trying to get open. Murray, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Monk, the pass to Claxton. Back to Monk. The pass to Claxton. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Back to Towns. Over Monk. Towns, no luck.
Timberwolves foul. Carl Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Joe Dumars. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Mavericks trail by 10. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And yes, it's good.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Murray kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Claxton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Claxton's got 4 this quarter. Here's Towns, and the layup's good off the glass.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the paint. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut back down again to 6 with the basket from Claxton.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Okoro, and it's blocked.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Stolen by Okoro. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Samanic. Here's Towns. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Allen Iverson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Kevin McHale, he checked in for the Mavericks.
At the line for Minnesota, Carl Anthony Towns. Shooting 1.
We got this.
And Towns no good on that one.
Well, Carl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town. Now, here's Garland. From downtown, a new 14 for the Mavericks. Kicks it out to McHale. Rejected by Murray. Floats one up. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Garland against Iverson. Garland the pass to Dumas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
4th personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Nicholas Claxton. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves leading by 7. Murray the pass to Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Iverson against Garland. Kicks it out to McHale. 5 to shoot. Kaminsky a screen on Murray. Dumars the pass to Kaminsky. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got his 6th assist on the night. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. And they double up Iverson. For 3, Murray buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Dumars. And Dumars drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 7. And here's Iverson outside. They get it again. And that one's good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Dallas now running out of time. Up top, Dumars. He's covered by Murray. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Dallas ball.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Dumars. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Kaminsky with the ball. Jacks up a 3. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Dumars. Dumars got assist number 7 for him tonight. Iverson against Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Iverson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McHale. Count that one. Now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
No, just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
The 3 from Iverson. The Mavericks pull it in.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Dumars dishes to Garland. Pocket 6. Outside, McHale. And stolen by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
For your Timberwolves dancer.
Iverson against Garland. Comes up empty from the left block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Dumars gets it to go. And they go to the intentional foul.
Darius Garland. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Iverson, and he commits the intentional foul.
Darius Garland. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Not sure the miracle grade is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Iverson taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Dumars the pass to Bertans. Misses the 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Kevin McHale.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And so Minnesota takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play